That's what we think of that.
Pappy O'Dingston.
Wow.
John the Angry Man.
What?
Hey, John.
I can't believe that.
Can I tell you about John McCain?
Gotta tell you about my candidate. My candidate's Michael Irvin.
Michael, your thoughts?
Oh, man. You know what?
All right, this comes from our friend Stephen Shields. Stephen has a bit of a challenge here. Hey, Bang, since you hate on LT so much for going out in the playoffs, what do you think of Merriman sitting out for the season? Is he a pussy too, huh? Or should he have played this season? Well, you know, there's a big difference between missing a whole season because your knee is fucked up and missing the biggest game of the year.
Yeah, are you hurt or are you injured?
Or are you just sitting behind your visor watching the DVD player you had the charges installed for you?
Learn that in the program. If you're hurt, you can still play. If you're injured, you can't play. Merriman's injured.
Right.
Last year in the playoffs, LT was hurt.
Right. The question that I would have for you, Mr. Shields, is if it was the AFC Championship game and Merriman was hurt, would he play or would he sit there with his helmet on hoping nobody looked at him? I think he'd play. Because he's a roided up freak.
I'll tell you one thing I'm happy about. I am not a Kansas City Chiefs fan.
Tyler Thigpen.
It's ugly there.
God, Croyle and Heward both on IR.
Dude, I had a horrible fantasy week last week. I was 0-4. And I'm doing rather well this year. I'm in first place in 3 out of 4 of the leagues I'm in. And yeah, last week, I had everybody that was playing against me had Lendale White. That fat bastard just kicked my ass up and down the field. One guy had Steven Jackson, too. And he scored so many points it made me look like a goddamn amateur.
That was the only good thing about that Dallas game is I had Steven Jackson.
I'm watching the points roll up against me. I'm going, out of the hell with it. Go, Steve, go.
My wife had Lendale White on her bench. Oh.
That sucks.
All right, continue.
All right, this comes from our friend Drew, Salty we like to call him. Hey guys, I am so fed up with the Browns and the mismanagement and poor player personnel choices that I've decided to give up on the Browns for the rest of the season. This is not without a catch, however. In return for my support of a new team, the winning bid will go to Susan G. Komen Foundation for Breast Cancer Research. All right, here's what he's doing. On eBay, he's auctioning off every single bit of his Browns memorabilia. All right, he's placing all of his Browns gear in a box and putting it in storage.
Oh, good.
All right. He'll buy a jersey, T-shirt, and a hat for his new team and support them wholeheartedly through the... Anyway, you bid on the box. The proceeds of this auction will all go to the Komen Foundation. So everybody that, or whoever the winner is, gets to claim it on their taxes. It is a charity, and you will get all the necessary paperwork and everything like that. So go to eBay and search Browns Loyalty. All right, go to eBay and search Browns Loyalty.
Can't take it anymore.
If you're a Browns fan, you'll probably pick up some good stuff. You know, Salty's been a fan for a while. And if you win, good for you. I mean, you know, this is for a good cause, and I think it's something that everybody that's a Browns fan ought to go ahead and give it a try. So there you go. Well, that's all I got.
All right, Mr. Dingston.
Yes, Mr. Dingston.
All right, Mr. Wheelchair.
Yes, Hot Wheels there.
All right,
yeah, John,
all right,
really,
all right, Mr. Angry Black Man.
Oh, Lewis isn't so angry anymore. He just wanted to make sure that we knew where he stood on the OJ issue.
Well, I'm angry.
You're angry?
Oh, come on, Romo. It's just a pinky, man.
Right. Right.
You and the UDF guy ought to go out and protest on the side of the corner.
Hey, speaking of, we were talking about you brought up the UDF guy, and we talking about the election stuff there. TO has provided some new voting tips. Did you know this?
If your party wins, everybody happy. If your party lose, everybody sad.
Both teams are similar.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So as we end the show, I'm going to we'll just leave them with these voting tips. So if you have anything else to say, John.
No, I'm done.
All right. Well, until next time.
Until next time. Good luck with VegasBusters.com, man. I'm telling you.
Check
those
out,
guys.
if you're a gambler, man, if you like to bet on games, go to VegasBusters.com, definitely.
I shall be dropping a few dollars over there this weekend, I do believe.
So we'll talk to you next week, and we leave you with Voting Tips by Terrell Owens.
Voting Tips by Terrell Owens. It's time to vote, but before you do, there's some things you need to know. I'm so damn fast I cast my vote almost 6 months ago. Don't matter who you pick, just do it fast. And to tell you all the truth, I'd knock them old people out the way, then dive into the booth. Be sure to outvote that slow-ass punk in the curtain next to you. Then smack your ballot on the ground, yelling, "Who's your daddy, fool?" And if you don't know how to vote, don't admit it to no one. Just swallow a bunch of pills and shout, "Someone dial 911!" And when the voting's over and you've punched out every hole, let them interview your agent at the exit poll. I love myself. I love myself.
Bang, bang. Bang. Bang, bang.
You know, in Liberty City, I was a 3-time Charles Hadley Pool champ.
You've been listening to the Bang Cartoon Radio Hour.
I'm gonna choke it to death until somebody pulls my grip off of it.
Bang Cartoon Radio.
Wait, don't go. Whoa, hold on.
And they,
Michael, your thoughts?
Oh, man. You know what?
Fizzle, blizzle, and booyah!
Chin, Ming, Wong. Chin, Ming, Wong. Chin, Ming, Wong.
Ching Ming Wong. Ain't a whole lot of that shit right there, yo.
I guess I like penis. It's very tasty.
That's why we study school. That's why we go to grades to make good grades.